People are fleeing homes, carrying their belongings, desperate to save their lives. The visuals are from Port-au-Prince, the capital of Haiti. Armed gangs launched a fresh attack on Haiti's capital. Delmas 30 is one of the worst hit neighborhoods in the city, where several residents were killed.
With gangs controlling 80% of the capital, Haiti remains in crisis. Millions here have no food or shelter, and violence is rampant. It's this desperation that forced so many to flee to start a new life in the United States. That life could soon be turned upside down with the Trump administration shutting down foreign aid and deporting illegal immigrants back to their home country.
High-level media podcasts.
The Trump administration's crackdown on immigration and foreign aid has many Haitians facing an uncertain future. Hundreds of thousands living in the U.S. under asylum may soon be sent back to a country in chaos. Chuck Holton talks with a gang leader that some say holds the keys to Haiti's future.
Over 1 million people in Haiti, that is nearly 10% of the population, have been forced to leave their homes due to violent gang wars. These gangs have taken control of much of the capital city and surrounding areas, leaving many without a safe place to live.
I used to live at Delmas 30, but now I don't know whether to go up or down, whether to turn left or right. Why are we in this situation? Wherever they go, we run. We haven't slept since the day before yesterday because everyone was panicking. Around 15 people died in Delmas 30. I have a friend who sells weed at the Delmas 30 market, and they burnt him in front of his child. I know a woman who lived very close to me, and they took her and her child and burned them.
Armed gangs launched a fresh attack on Haiti's capital before dawn on Tuesday. The violence reportedly left several people dead in the Port-au-Prince neighborhood of Delmas 30. Reuters saw people fleeing the gang violence, carrying their belongings, mattresses, and in one graphic clip, what appeared to be a body in a wheelbarrow. Local Alexis Josue was among those leaving the area.
In Haiti, this is a really troubling number.
Many question why Haiti seems to be mired in dire straits, especially after receiving billions in foreign aid for decades.
If money was a problem in Haiti, it would have been fixed now. But unfortunately, the political sphere and the country and the business community have been using their influence and their affluence to create the mess that we have in the country.
Rampant corruption squandered most of it, and one man is seeking to help end that cycle.
Nobody gets to walk through this neighborhood. There are armed gang members all up and down these streets. This is the red zone, they call it. This is not open to even vehicular traffic. Normal private cars don't come down here because they get shot. And we're having a real opportunity today to tour these streets with the man who is in charge of this neighborhood, Jimmy Cherizier.
Once a police officer, Cherizier now leads a coalition called Vivant Ensemble, controlling much of Port-au-Prince. He's accused of brutal violence, earning him the infamous nickname Barbecue Cherizier. But he calls that a distortion.
My mother was a street vendor. She used to sell cooked food on the street. So I bear the name Jimmy Barbecue because my mother used to sell barbecue. Now that the system wants to destroy my character, so they use it and put a tag on it saying that, pretending that I'm the one who is burning people. I wanted the whole world to know that that has nothing to do with to see with truth.
Cherizier says he's not looking to take control of the country for himself, though he's often called the most powerful person in Haiti. Human rights groups accuse him of mass killings and intimidation, claims he denies.
It's not on my mind to become president. Before thinking about taking any position in Haiti, I have a lot of allegations against me. I would have to go to court first to clean my dossier. All I'm doing now is fighting for better conditions of living for my people.
While Haiti's interim government appeals to the Pope for more foreign aid.
With President Trump being in power now, he said that he will not help other countries, then he will cut the aid that USAID was providing to Haiti. And I'm asking the Pope to intervene.
Cherizier says the world is funding corrupt leaders. He wants the U.S. to cut off all support and help him bring peace to his country.
Every day, we are promoting dialogue to stop the violence. If we come to a dialogue with Mr. Trump's secretary, we will do what we say.
With potentially thousands of deportees soon arriving in Haiti, an even bigger crisis may be brewing. Considering the history of aid to the country, however, more money might not be the solution.
We need to drain the swamp.
From Port-au-Prince, I'm Chuck Holt.
With a population of around 12 million people, Haiti is one of the most populous countries in the Caribbean. Haiti is also one of the poorest countries in the world, ranking among the lowest in terms of income, healthcare, and education. Decades of political instability, natural disasters, and lack of investment have hindered Haiti's economic growth, leaving many Haitians struggling to make ends meet. Over 5,000 people were killed in gang-related violence in Haiti just last year.
They have been attacking the people. I don't know what their plans are and what the people have done to them. They have been killing people. I wanted to say this. Barbecue said that Vive Ensemble is a political party. People are fleeing and they don't know where to go. When I look at that, I feel bad because you're a former policeman. You can't use other gangs to make people flee. What have we done to you?
There are approximately 200 gangs operating across Haiti, with about half of them based in the capital, Port-au-Prince. These gangs fight each other. They control major roads and make money from customs and essential services like water, electricity, and even public transportation. Haiti's gangs have expanded their control since the assassination of President Jovenel Moïse in 2021. The killing was carried out by Colombian mercenaries. This created a political power vacuum. Haiti was still recovering from the devastating 2010 earthquake that killed up to 300,000 people. Moïse's death, followed by another earthquake just a month later, sent the country into further turmoil. The truth is, Haiti's problems go way back. The country had a tough time with politics for centuries, from the brutal rule of the Duvalier family to years of foreign intervention. Economic struggles have also been a major issue, dating back to when Haiti gained independence in 1804. After a successful slave uprising, Haiti became the world's first free black nation, but France, that had colonized Haiti, demanded huge reparations that hurt Haiti's economy for generations. The situation in Haiti is a nightmare, especially for children. Over 1 million kids are trapped in areas controlled by gangs. They are forced to become soldiers and spies and suffer terrible abuse. The United Nations reports that sexual violence against children has increased 10 times.
A staggering 1,000% increase in sexual violence against children in Haiti has turned their bodies into battlegrounds. So the tenfold rise between 2023 and last year comes as armed groups inflict unimaginable horrors on children. Last year alone, child recruitment surged by 70%. So right now, up to half of all armed group members are children, some as young as 8 years old.
The UNICEF spokesperson cited the case of a 16-year-old girl who was abducted by armed men.
Rosalind is a girl I met, not her real name. Rosalind is 16. Late last year, she left her friend's house to go to the shop and was abducted by armed men. She was placed in a van with a number of other young girls and taken to a warehouse. There, she was extensively beaten. She was drugged and, over what she believes to be the course of a month, relentlessly raped. When the armed group realised that Rosalind didn't have anyone to pay the kidnapping ransom, she was released.
The violence is so bad that basic services have collapsed. Kidnappings and murders of health workers have forced 2/3 of hospitals to close. Even flying in and out of the country has become too dangerous, with gangs shooting at planes. Adding to the crisis, the United States has announced that it will end temporary protection from deportation for 500,000 Haitians living in the US. This means many of them could be sent back to Haiti by August, making an already desperate situation worse. An international security force was deployed to Haiti in June last year to help restore order. Led by Kenya, the Multinational Security Support or MSS mission has been working alongside Haiti's police to stabilize the country. Earlier this month, the MSS received reinforcements with the arrival of 200 additional Kenyan police officers. However, they remain outgunned and outmanned by gangs which continue to arm themselves with powerful weapons illegally smuggled from the US. The future of the MSS was thrown into uncertainty when the Trump administration ordered a freeze on foreign aid programs. This raised concerns about the mission's long-term viability despite contributions from officers from the Bahamas, Belize, El Salvador, Guatemala, and Jamaica. US Secretary of State Marco Rubio later approved a waiver allowing US funds to flow to the MSS and Haiti's national police. But it remains unclear whether Washington supports transitioning the MSS into a UN peacekeeping operation, which would provide more stable funding. Meanwhile, reports suggest that UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres is proposing the creation of a UN office to support the MSS. This office would provide drones, fuel, ground and air transportation, and other non-lethal resources to strengthen the fight against gangs. As Haiti fights for survival,